Hello, candle lovers. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Greg, and this is All About Candles. I'm your self-proclaimed Canadian candle connoisseur, and I have a review for you today from Yankee Candle. This is Holiday Zest. As my pal Sarita says from Coffee and Candles, she calls these the trash can clip art line of candles from Yankee. I'm not gonna dwell on their packaging too much. I think it's atrocious. The wax was a nice, pretty color though. We've got 2 wicks and 20 ounces in this candle, and the fragrance story on the website says, "This is a citrus fragrance. Notes of bright orange zest and candied ginger mingle with sweet vanilla and spicy clove." And we've got a bunch of scent notes here. Yankee loves to give us a bunch of scent notes that don't always make any sense. The top notes are orange zest, turmeric, candied ginger, and clementine. The middle notes are pumpkin seed, pomander, white peppercorn, tea leaf, and the base notes are clove, vanilla bean, and malt. I enjoy this fragrance quite a bit. It is definitely first and foremost like a zesty, fruit-forward fragrance. It's fairly high-ranging. It's most prominently that orange and ginger and clementine sort of vibe. The scent notes that I don't pick up on, really, I don't pick up on the turmeric. I don't pick up on peppercorn. I don't pick up on pumpkin seed. Tea leaf, I do get something that is a little bit herbaceous in the middle of this candle. And then in the base, I do pick up on a little bit of clove. There's a little bit of a spicy earthiness down there, a maltiness. Vanilla, maybe there's a little bit of a smoothness down there, but I don't know if I'd really even pick up on vanilla either. What I would pick up on blind would be clove, orange, ginger, and malt. And something sort of vaguely herbaceous that they're calling tea leaf. And overall, I actually think that it's really nicely balanced. I think that this candle used to be much different. I remember getting this candle a very long time ago, and I mean, my memory could serve me wrong, but I don't think it is. I think they've ruined a lot of their formulas over the years. And I wouldn't say that this one's been completely ruined, but it's just not as great as it once was. I overall liked the fragrance, and I didn't mind burning this candle. We might as well just get into performance right away. I don't have any complaints really about how it burned. There was a little bit of sooting that happened, but to be honest with you, that is because I would sometimes let this candle burn for like 6, 7, or 8 hours. And at that point, like, yeah, obviously a little bit of sooting is going to happen, although for the most part, like, I would burn it for very long periods of time without it sooting. It wasn't up until like a very lengthy certain point that I had to blow it out because I had just gone too far with it. I burned it all the way down until I could see the wick nickels and everything had liquefied. A lot of the darkness that you're seeing on the jar is actually just sort of like residue left over from the colored wax and not like a dirty sootiness, although there is a little bit of soot stains that you can see. But overall, I'm fairly impressed most of the time with how clean Yankee candles burn. What I'm not impressed with is the strength in the throw. So, in a bedroom, a medium to large space, in a hurricane, after having let it burn for probably like 2 or 3 hours, there were times where it got up to about a 6. And a 6 is pretty good. All right, so I would walk into my bedroom and I could smell it. It wasn't super strong, it wasn't blowing me away, but it had a presence to it. So a 6 is actually acceptable. However, to get it there, we're talking about letting it burn for at least 3 hours in a hurricane, all right? So I can imagine that I'm just burning it by itself in my bedroom. After 2 hours, it's maybe gonna be a 4 for strength and throw, maybe a 3.5, But if you really work at it and you put it in the right place at the right time and let it go, you can get it up to a 6. I don't feel like I should have to do that, but that is just where we're at right now. If I want to keep buying Yankee candles, which I do because I still do really like some of their fragrance, and they have a lot of like emotional sort of value to me as a brand. And I never even tried this candle out in my more open area. I assume that it would just be pretty much lost, right? So yeah, Yankee Candle, this is where we're at. That's the story that I'm sticking to. And you can purchase this candle if you are in Canada off of Amazon Canada for about $30. In the States, you can get it as well on Amazon or off the Yankee Candle website. I will link to it below, even though I do not recommend, and I don't think I'll be repurchasing this one either, despite the lovely fragrance. Ugh, meh. Bummer. That's all I have for you folks today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you could hit me up with a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, that would mean the world to me. You can follow me on Instagram at allabootcandles and email me your burning questions at allabootcandles@gmail.com. I am working on December's episode of Burning Questions, so get those questions into me quickly and you might be featured in my next video. Until next time, my dear, gorgeous, and beautiful candle-loving friends, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks, guys. Bye now.